How did you first hear about LT360?
This was a few years ago. My husband listens to a lot of talk radio, or he used to, and he listened to Michael Del Giorno, and so he would also listen to the LT360 show, and so really it was my husband. What
has your experience been like since you've been in the program and working with the folks here?
Well, it's ebbed and flowed for me, and I finally started taking it seriously a year ago when I had been on anti-anxiety medications and antidepressant medications, and finally just thought, I'm tired of not functioning, and I've been a member of this program for 2 years, but it's time to take it seriously, so I got off that stuff and haven't looked back.
Who'd you work with?
Personally, within the program, Janice Lupo was my coach, but I've also been fortunate enough to work with the founder of it all, and that's Coach Scott. And then Dr. Jae. Dr. Jae was a huge part of the game changer thing for me.
What did Dr. Jae kind of help you with the most?
Getting off the medications, getting my life back, but making it even better. I believe it's because of her that I was able to get through my first year of nursing school and just thrive. She's been a coach, a mentor, a friend. She's been everything.
What would be one thing you would tell someone that's kind of on the fence about coming in to a consultation or learn more about LT360?
You've got to do this for you, and you have to keep an open mind, and you have to give yourself grace too. This is not, for me, I'm not somebody who does this perfectly, but I also wasn't open-minded to the people who know what they're doing. And finally, when I just kind of let that go, my stubbornness, and started being open-minded, my life changed.
Just how different is your life today versus a year ago?
A year ago, I couldn't get out of bed. I was 20 pounds heavier. My marriage, we had just gotten back together after being separated, and we really didn't know at this point if we were going to make it work. I didn't really know where I was going for a career, and I was wrapping up my 20s, just really disappointed. This year, a year later, my marriage is thriving. It's like we're different people. Of course, I'm a lot healthier. I'm not sleeping all the time, and I got a 4.0 in nursing school.
What were some of the techniques or practices or advice that you got here that really switched that up for you?
Oh goodness. Initially it was, I remember Dr. Jae asking me one day, I was going through, the withdrawal of coming off of Lexapro and Perfenazine, and I was just bawling my eyes out. It was awful. And she asked me, she said, "Who's on your team?" I was like, nobody really. Nobody that I should be listening to anyway. So, I've got rid of a psychiatrist, hired a hairdresser, and things. I just changed my the dialogue that was coming to me, which helped me change the inner dialogue, and that was a game changer. So I started waking up in the morning and listening to positive podcasts, and just being really mindful of that.
What's been your biggest encouragement, since really taking it serious?
Well, there's been a lot. My husband is my number one supporter, but finding, almost finding my passion, which I did not think would be nursing or health or anything like that, I guess helped me kind of find a purpose and a direction and a vision. My 20s were just sitting there. I didn't know what I was going to do, and I think when you have a vision and you know more of what you want and clarity, things just change.
What would you say is your biggest challenge?
Myself. Battling myself. I am, I didn't realize it, but I am a perfectionist. I am very critical of myself, but also realizing that when I'm hard on people, it's because I'm hard on myself. And so the challenge has always been, and I think always will be, how I'm programmed. You know, you have to kind of fight the bully within yourself every day.
Did you have any apprehension, like, coming here at first? And, like, how did you, what made you get past that, if you had it?
I hit rock bottom. You know, as far as what I understand rock bottom is, I really had nowhere else to go. And I turned 30 in 2 weeks. And a big fear of mine was becoming like the women in my family who just, you know, no optimism. They're on a lot of medications. They're overweight. They're not moving. They're just not enjoying life. And, you know, at 28 years old, when I really started this journey, I thought, you know, I don't think I want to live forever. And when you feel like that, you know, it's kind of, well, what are you living for? And fortunately, I met Dr. Jae at a time where I still had a little bit of grit left in me, where I wanted to figure it out. You know, we're in limbo right now because I'm halfway through nursing school, and but I think the opportunities are just going to be really awesome, and I'll raise my children differently. Just to, you know, have the generational change.